Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps, and close our eyes. And when you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. And next, we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin by stretching up high to the sky, high as we can. And then let's go down low, touch our toes. Now back up high one more time. And this time we can go tippy toe high. And while we're there, let's have a wave. And then back down, touch our toes once more. And now hands on hips, and we'll have a wiggle side to side. Stop. Another wiggle side to side. Stop. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, and stop. And then we'll go round and round, round and round, and stop. And now back the other way. Back the other way. And stop. And to finish, we'll do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. Today's English class, we're going to be learning about a new type of tense. And this tense is what we use for actions that have not yet happened. So does anybody know what tense to describe actions and events that are yet to happen? But they might happen in the beginning with F. Not past, not present, the future. Yes, today we're going to be talking about the future tense. So let's begin by writing future tense on the board. F, U, T, U, R, E. Future tense. T, E, N, S, E. So all together, guys, future tense. Yes, and a good way to talk about the future tense is for me to ask you guys, in the future, when you grow up, What type of jobs would you like to be? So when you grow up, what would you like to be? Like now, I am a teacher. Who would like to be a teacher in the future? Anybody? Nobody wants to be a teacher. Okay, but what would you like to be? A doctor. Excellent answer. And doctor is a very good job. Prau would like to be a doctor. So, Prau, you have to study really hard and you can be a doctor. So let's write doctor on the board. D-O-C-T-O-R. Doctor. Okay, guys, now have a think. Anything else you'd like to be? Teacher. So now you want to be a teacher. Okay. Any particular teacher? Pak Bung? English teacher? Math teacher? Math teacher. Okay. So Pak Bung, math teacher. T-H. And teacher, T-E-A-C-H-E-R. Okay, 2 very good answers so far. Doctor, math teacher. Okay. Again, police. Okay, Dan would like to be in the police. Very good answer. Police. P-O-L-I-C-E. Police officer. O-F-F-I-C-E-R. Okay, guys. Anybody else? Anybody, any ideas what they'd like to be in the future? How about the boys? Anybody want to be football player? Net, would you like to be a football player in the future? Video game. Okay, yes, we could say video gamer, because now people play video games professionally to make lots of money. Video, V-I-D-E-O, and then gamer, G-A-M-E-R, video gamer. And Lakau, how about you? What would you like to be in the future? Any idea? Does anybody like working with animals? How about animals that are sick? Would you like to take care of them? Yes. In that case, you could be a vet. Vet. So in the future, we could be doctor, math teacher, police officer, video gamer, vet. Okay, some very good answers and some very good careers. Now, when we talk about the future tense, there is one very important word we have to use all of the time. Does anybody have any idea? When we talk about things we want to do in the future, okay, W, I, L, L, will. So we could say, Prel, I will be a doctor. Pak Bung, I will be a math teacher. Down, I will be a police officer. Pak Bung, Bang Pon, I will be a video gamer. And Lakau or Nadia, I will be a vet. Okay, but Pak Bung, will you be a video gamer? No. Will you be a vet? No. Dan, will you be a doctor? Okay, so for things that will not happen, we say will not. W, I, L, L. Will again, but this time will not. N, O, T. Will not. These are the two phrases that we use to talk about things that we want to do in the future. Like, for example, I will drive a car home today. I will not walk home. So for things we want to do in the future, I will. And for things we don't want to do in the future, I will not. And in today's lesson, we're going to look at how we can use these phrases. So well done, guys. That was excellent. And what we've got now is a PowerPoint presentation for our students to observe, listen to, but also practice speaking of how we can use the phrases will and will not in sentences. And we'll also look at contractions, which is the way in which we can condense these words into shorter phrases. So let's all turn to look at the PowerPoint TV screen, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation, future tense, and use of the word will. When we talk about actions in the future tense, we use the word will. Yes, will is always used to describe a future event or action, and it can be used by all subjects. For example, I will go to visit my friend next week. Yes, anytime in the future, I will. He will play a football match tomorrow. She will have singing practice this evening. So notice how the word will is being used with all subjects and all time markers in the future tense. It will sleep in its own bed every night. You will eat lunch in the school canteen. We will watch a movie at the cinema tonight. The students will have exams next month. So you see the word will appears with all sentences, and it appears after the subject. After the subject and before the verb. But what we can do is we can make the word will and the subject shorter. When the word will is used in a contraction, the letters WI are dropped and replaced with an apostrophe. So you see, he will, he'll. No WI, we have the apostrophe. She will, she'll. We will, we'll. You will, you'll. They will, they'll. I will, I'll. So see, guys, for the contraction of will, we just drop WI and replace it with an apostrophe after the subject we're talking about. But then, as we learned, we don't always say will. Sometimes we have to use the negative phrase. To talk about negative actions in the future tense, we use the words will not. Yes. To describe actions and events that won't happen or we won't do, will not. I will not go to visit my friend next week. He will not play a football match tomorrow. So you see, for the negative sentences, we just have not after will. And that describes things that won't happen. She will not have singing practice this evening. Yes, no singing this evening. It will not sleep in its own bed every night. Yes, look, it will sleep in somebody else's bed. You will not eat lunch in the school canteen. On this day, you might eat outside. So will not eat in the school canteen. We will not watch a movie at the cinema tonight. You can see we'll watch TV at home, not at the cinema. The students will not have exams next month. Yes, they're on holiday already, so no exams. And what we can do, guys, the negative phrase, will not, we can turn into a contraction too. Instead of saying will not, we can say won't. I will not. I won't. You will not. You won't. He will not. He won't. She will not. She won't. It will not. It won't. We will not. We won't. You will not. You won't. And they will not. They won't. So you can see how instead of saying the long phrase, I will not, we can condense will not into won't. Any questions, guys? Okay, guys, that was brilliant. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation about how to use the phrases will and will not in sentences about the future tense, and also understands about contractions, how we can condense the phrases into shorter ones to speak more fluently. And we've got a flashcards activity for our students coming up soon. But first of all, guys, time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And for this stretch sequence, we'll begin with some rotations. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Excellent, guys. And then we'll do 5 stretches to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we'll take our right hand and we'll find our left foot. And then left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. 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 Left hand, right foot. And to finish, guys, we will do 5 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. And now we've got a flashcards exercise for our students to practice writing the phrases will or will not, depending on the activity that they have selected for them. So first of all, we'll practice the phrases again. If we want to do something, guys, we say, I will. W, I, L, L. But how about if we don't want to do something negative? What do we say? I will not. Or I will not. Okay, so we have to think, because what we've got a series of phrases belonging in the future tense that we will give to our students. Our students have to read each one, bring their phrase forward, stick it to the board, and then decide, I will or I will not. And then we can all read the phrase together. But first of all, guys, let's have a look at the flashcards and see what the phrases are. So the first one we have, play with my friends after school. So if you get this sentence, you have to decide, I will or I will not. Next one, we'll have exams next month. So have a think, do we have exams next month? If so, I will. If we don't, I will not. Next phrase, play a football match tomorrow. So who's playing football tomorrow? I will not. Next one, eat lunch in the school canteen. We eat every day, so I think we all know the answer to this one. From school this afternoon. So who walks home from school? Or do you take the bus? You have to decide. Watch a movie in the cinema tonight. So is anybody lucky enough to be going to the cinema tonight? Have singing practice this evening. And our last flash. Go to visit my friend next week. Okay. So our students now have all been introduced to the vocabulary. So they should begin to start thinking, will they do that or will they not? And now I'll ask my students to close their eyes. When one wakes up, okay, so the first phrase is with lak gau. Can you bring your phrase forward and show it to class? Play. Okay, so lak gau, can you stick your phrase to the board? Excellent. Now lak gau, do you play football tomorrow? Okay, so we can write here, I will not. Okay, excellent. And then lak gau can say, I will not play a football match tomorrow. Lak gau, excellent. High five and a big round of applause for lak gau, please, guys. Now, next phrase for the next student. Now, the flashcard is with Bangpon. So Bangpon, come and bring your flashcard to the front of class. So what do we see, guys? My friend, go to visit my friend next week. So Bangpon, can you place it on the board? Now, Bangpon, next week, will you go to visit your friend? No. Okay. So Bangpon can write, I will not. I, W, I, L, L, N-O-T. And then we can say together, I will not go to visit my friend next week. Bangpon, that was excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Bangpon, please, guys. So teachers, you can see the activity that we're doing in our classroom now. You can pause the video and do the same activity with your own students. And remember, choose a different student for each phrase. Have them come forward and decide, I will or I will not. And then the entire class can practice speaking together. So play on for the next 10 to 12 minutes, and we're going to carry on here too. So next student. And the next student is Prel. So Prel, come forward and join me, please. And Prel's phrase, we'll have exams next month. So Prel, next month, do you have exams? No, exactly. So you can place this here, and you can say, I will not. I, W, I, L, N, T. I will not have exams next month. Okay, Prel, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Prel, please, guys. Okay, so now it's Down's turn. Down, bring your phrase to front. And let's see what Down's phrase says, guys. Play with my friends after school. So Down, let's place that phrase on the board. Now, will you or will you not play with your friends after school? Excellent. So Down, will. We can say, I will play with my friends after school. Excellent, Down. Very well done. High five. Big round of applause for Down, please, guys. Next one for Net. So Net, can you bring your phrase to the front of class? And let's see what we think about Net's phrase. Will Net do it or will he not? And you can stand here. Have singing practice this evening. Okay, so Net, this afternoon or this evening, will you be singing? Yes? Okay, so this afternoon, will you be singing? Yes. Okay, so Net can write, I will. I, W, I, L, L. I will have singing practice this evening. Can you say, Net? I will have singing practice this evening. Excellent. Well done, Net. High five. Big round of applause for Net, please, guys. Okay, and now Nadia's turn. So the phrase with Nadia. Nadia, come and join me at the front of class. Nadia's phrase. Watch a movie Tonight. So Nadia, tonight, will you go to the cinema? No. Okay, so you can place your phrase, and then here you can write, I will not. I, W, I, L, L. And then not, N, O, T. I will not watch a movie in the cinema tonight. Nadia, excellent. Very well done. Big round of applause for Nadia, guys. Now for Pat. Now, Pat, can you bring your phrase to the front of class? Okay, so what can we see on Pat's flashcard, guys? Walk. Afternoon. Yes. So, Pat, this afternoon, how will you get home from school? Will you walk? Walk home from school? Okay, so Pat can say, I will. I, W, I, L, L. I will walk home this afternoon. Excellent, Pat. Very well done. High five and a big round of applause for Pat. And that will go to Pak Bung. So Pak Bung, bring your flashcard forward, please. And Pak Bung's flashcard says, eat lunch in the school canteen. So you can place your flashcard here. And what will you do, Pak Bung? Will you eat your lunch in the school canteen? Yes, so you can say, I will. W. Excellent. So Pak Bung can say, I will eat lunch in the school canteen. Pak Bung, brilliant. High five and a big round of applause for Pak Bung, please, guys. And a big round of applause for everybody doing a great job. And now it's time for our worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, make sure your students all get their own worksheet. And on our worksheet today is a series of sentences with one gap. What our students need to do is read the sentences and complete them with either the word will for something they will do or will not for something they won't do. So our students have to decide for themselves if the sentences in relation to them will or will not. But what's the first thing to do, guys? Write our names on top, yes. And we'll give our students around 15 minutes for this activity and just monitor the class, help them with anything they need. So Chu, this one's for you. Pat, for you. Nadia, for you. You're welcome. Ned, for you. You're welcome. Down, here's yours. You're welcome. Plow, for you. Bangpon. And Lakgao. So, names on top first, guys. Then have a read of your sentences and decide will or will not. Like the first one. I, something, walk home from school today. Who walks home from school? If you walk home from school, I will. But if you get the bus, I will not. So you have to decide for yourselves. And then eat lunch in the school canteen. I will. Yes, every day we eat lunch in the school canteen. We will. I will. Yes. Exams next month. So next month, Pak Bung, do you have exams? I will not, or the students will not. Excellent, guys. So use the two phrases that we've concentrated on today. Will not. Will for something that will happen in the future, and will not for something that won't happen. Watch a movie at the cinema tonight or this weekend. So Nadia, this weekend, will you go to the cinema? No. So, will not. But if you do go to the cinema this weekend, I will. So you have to decide yourselves, guys, will or will not. Weather is nice. So if it's nice outside, do your friends play outside? My friends will. I is there already, so not need for I again. I will not. I will not. Just will or will not. No need to write I because I is already there. So Nadia, where will you sleep tonight? In your bed? I will sleep in my bed tonight. And will you drink coffee this evening? I won't drink coffee, yes. We can use the contractions too. Will not, remember, can be won't. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet exercise where they had to decide the future tense phrases will or will not into relation actions of themselves and their friends. And my students here all did an excellent job. So well done, guys. That was great. And that's all we've got time for today. So we hope you've enjoyed the lesson and now understand how to speak correctly in the future tense. When describing events that will happen, will. And to describe events that will not happen, will not or won't. And we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Bye-bye. See you again soon.